Hello my loves, welcome back to my channel. It is like 4 in the morning and I kind of am an insomniac, so I don't sleep much. So I'm filming for you guys because I wanted to. I'm very excited about this. As you guys can tell from the title, I'm going to be coming to you guys with a Danessa Myricks foundation review. Now I received this package literally less than 12 hours ago and I've just been itching to try it. So this is what it came in, which I love. It's bubble wrap packaging and I love that. So anyway, again, it's 4 in the morning, so I'm not gonna be like screaming. But anyway, I'm so excited. I just bought this a couple days ago. I want to say oh my gosh, I want to say Monday or Tuesday. Did I buy it on Tuesday? I think I bought it on Tuesday of this week. And then I saw that Jackie Aina posted up her review on it. And I'm grateful that I purchased it the day before because Miss Jackie Aina shut down their website. Like, people were looking for that foundation. There was a lot of traffic, and Miss Danessa Myricks got some much needed love from our community, our beauty community. So anyway, I picked up the Vision Cream cover, which is their foundation, and I also picked up her Prism FX Hydrating Lotion, which I think you can use as a primer. And then I received this really generous gift, and this is the Essential Eye and Lip Makeup Remover. Thank you, Jen. That was just so sweet. Totally unexpected. I guess they saw my review and they thought it, they sent me a little gift. So I'm going to show you guys this right now. This is the Essential Eye and Lip Makeup Remover. Because her products are like 24-hour wear products, they created a remover that is more gentle, so it just takes it right off without having to work on it, which I love. You can use any type of makeup remover because I do as well, but I like that they created a product and it smells good. It comes in a pump, and I was like sniffing it yesterday and it smells very refreshing. I can tell that there's like an essential oil in there, but it's not strong. It's very light and fresh and airy, and I feel like I sound like an old lady that smokes. Ooh, this bottle though. Can we hold on? Let's take a moment to admire this bottle. Oh my god, it's like a chrome. Oh my god, it's like a, I don't know, it's like a titanium look to it. It feels really good. It's not glass. It does have a pump. The color I picked up was N04. Now, I'm going to leave a link to her Instagram because she included some swatches, some people that have swatched her products. One was on dark skin and the other one was on a fair skin. And that's kind of how I based what, I guess I thought I was a little darker. I'm hoping this is a good match. I picked a neutral because her warm shades look a lot like really warm, and I know I'm warm, like high yellow at times, but I also like to neutralize with neutral colors and then I add back color into my skin. So this is the shade N4. And then what I have here is the Prism FX Hydrating Lotion. When I saw this, I was like, oh my god. Now, I am waiting for Miss Danessa to create some powders because I'm all about that. Okay, so this is a hydrating lotion which has some opal flecks on this. So it is kind of like my Becca, what is this? My Becca backlighting primer does have some shimmers, and that's kind of the feel that I got for it, the way that they were describing it. They said that you can apply it with or without foundation. You can apply it to bare skin, and I'm really excited to try this. Again, on the back of the box, it gives you the production date, the expiration date, which is actually, the production date was April 2017, used before April 2020. So you get 3 years worth. So that's great. Both of these bottles are 0.53 fluid ounces, so you're not getting a full ounce of product with this. But if I know Danessa Myricks and her products, it's probably a good amount of pigment on this. So, and from Jackie's review, Jackie Anna's review, I'm gonna go ahead and take the Prism FX primer or lotion. I think that's probably a good amount. Hydrating lotion. It feels nice. It doesn't have too much of a scent to it. This, oh my God. This feels and smells almost identical to my Becca backlighting primer. This has a little bit more glow to it. It is not super shimmery. Oh my God, this feels exactly almost identical to my Becca backlighting primer. This feels like it has a little bit more tackiness to it. Right away, I was like, okay, it smells familiar. And mind you, I use this backlighting primer like every other day to every day sometimes. And that's like my second or third bottle. So this is a product I know very, very well. So when I saw this on her site, I was like, I bet you this is like the backlighting primer, except she's calling it a hydrating lotion. But I use lotions for primers all the time because I have dry skin and I like my foundations to kind of glide on and sit really beautifully on the skin. So these are the kind of primer I knew I was gonna like this, girl. You just know when you're hot, it's gonna be good. All right, so I'm gonna go in with this. I hope it's a match, guys. I'm gonna be so sad if it's not, but I went with N4 because I felt like N3 was just too light. She does have, I mean, the color selection. She has very deep, and then she has a fair, like a really, really fair one. And I kind of wanted to swatch it. Like, I wish there was a way I could have swatched them all just to see how fair it is, because I do have a lot of fair clients, and ooh, I'm like scared to pump out more than I need. All right, so I guess we'll do a full pump. I did like a half and then I did another semi-half. So this is the consistency right here. As you guys can see, it's not like dripping down my hand. It feels creamy. It looks creamy. Yeah, it's very, you guys can see that peak. This might be too dark for me, but we shall see. Listen, I can make it work. Oh my God. This feels, I'm gonna be really honest with you guys, when you apply something that has a lot of pigment, it almost feels like really super creamy. I haven't even used most of the swatch. Like, it's kind of balled up there. I don't know if you guys can see. I have not used much of the swatch. Like, I'm just taking whatever I've used from the sides. And this is pigment. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, I could tell because I just swiped it on my skin and I could see the coverage. It has a very, very faint, I want to say citrusy scent, but it's not, I don't know. It's very fresh though. Okay, so this is an Up and Up brush from Target. I love this. I'm gonna go ahead and spritz it just out of force of habit. I just always spray it. I feel like it helps glide on product. Holy crap. Oh my God. It's like a match to my neck. That is, okay. Okay, now you saw what I did. I took that little dot that I had there and I moved it all the way up to my neck. I might have applied too much. Oh my God. Ooh, I kind of like this shade. I mean, I didn't have multiple shades, so I had to work with what I had. Oh shoot. Oh my God. Just seeing how it's like moving into the skin. It is very thick in a sense. It doesn't feel thick, but I know that there's a full coverage being applied to my skin. I'm gonna take this down the neck. And I don't know if you guys can tell, it does match my neck. It is more neutral, which is why I went with N, because I felt like her warm shades are very, very strong yellow, which is beautiful because not a lot of companies do cater to extremely warm skin. And the neutral is like neutral. It's still kind of warmish in a sense. Well, this one is. But I noticed that, oh my God, this is full coverage, guys. That's actually a good match. I was scared it wasn't gonna match. Like, I was scared it was gonna be a little dark. I mean, it is darker than my face, because, I mean, gotta have a weird discolored face. Lord. Look at that. Oh, wow. Like, normally I apply foundations or even concealers on my lid so that it neutralizes it a bit, but like, I'm very picky with foundations because, I mean, again, I have dry skin, so I kind of just can't use just anything. A lot of mattifying foundations I can't use. This has a little tacky give to it. Oh, you guys see that glow? If you have oily skin, this foundation is going to need to be set. I'm going to set it like I always do, but this foundation is top notch. I also did use the hydrating primer, so that could be why it looks a little bit more like pale. Like, look at that. Whew. Anyway, I'm going to use the Nars Creamy Concealer, and this one's in Custard. I got to conceal these bags. Now you guys know why I always look so tired. I really don't care for this concealer, but I do like to try it out with different foundations to see how it wears. I think, to be honest, I think if she came, I hope she comes out with concealers. If she comes out with concealers and it's anything like this, we're gonna have a problem. I'm gonna get them all. Actually, I think you can use this for concealer. I'm not sure if she's even gonna bother creating concealers because, I mean, this stuff is pigmented as is. Anyway, I'm just gonna shut up and blend this. I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyes real quick and come back to you guys. So this is the completed look. I have to say that I am absolutely in love with this foundation. I've been wearing it for a little bit over an hour now, and my skin looks amazing. I've done a few wig reviews, and I wanted to see how it sat on the skin so I can give you guys like a final, like, ta-da. And I've had it on for over an hour since I applied it. It is no longer sticky on my skin. My skin is luminous. I used pretty much all Danessa Myricks stuff. On my lips, I'm wearing Kat Von D's Lolita 2. Not sure if I included that in the clip or not. So I've been wearing it for a little bit, and I did overdraw my lips. Whatever, it happens. You know, girls trying to look luscious. But anyway, overall, love the primer. The primer definitely does remind me of the Becca Backlighting Primer. I think this is $22 to $28. I'm not sure. I'm gonna leave the links down below and the prices for these items right here. The foundation, I want to say, is $28. You get 0.53 fluid ounces. You do not get a full ounce of product, but the amount of pigmentation here, I can guarantee you do not need more than half a pump. I kind of regret pumping out like half and then a little bit more than half, because I could have literally just dotted it on my skin and not needed more than half a pump, because that's how pigmented this foundation is. This is the Vision Cream Cover, and it is a vision. My skin feels great. I don't feel it heavy at all on my skin. When you first apply it though, you do feel not thick, but it is that, I don't know how to explain it, because I'm a textural person, so I can feel differences. When you use a foundation that's maybe not as pigmented, you just feel it as a foundation. Some foundations are very, very thick and moussey. This is thick, but it's not, I don't know how to explain it. It's like pigment. What I'm feeling is like just color. It's no fillers in a sense. It's not just like a lotion or like a mousse texture or anything like that. It is a cream. It does not, you know, drip or anything like that. It is gorgeous. I think I found my match. I've had it on for a bit, so it did not oxidize on my skin at all. This is N4, so this would be more of a neutral shade. I'm assuming that's what the N stands for. And I think I could have gotten away with using N3 as well because it would have been lighter. This is definitely good for like my summer months, my spring summer months when I get a little bit more sun. But it matched my neck. I am more warm based, but I saw her warmer shades and they look very more on the yellow side. So I didn't want to go that route. I went for neutral. I can't really go wrong with neutral. And I think I did a pretty darn good match. So the primer itself is amazing. I love it. It does feel really good. It does leave a little tackiness behind, so it helps stick that foundation on, and I think that that's where the tackiness came from. But I'm going to be testing this bad boy out with pretty much all my primers, no primers, with just moisturizers and stuff like that. I have no complaints. My skin looks amazing. I didn't even need much product. I'm just like, I need this in my kit. Like, I love the shade range. I love Danessa Myricks as a person, but I also appreciate her as a businesswoman and the creator of Danessa Myricks Beauty because she puts pigment. She respects her artistry so much that she did not want to put out a product that was like half pigment. This is pigment. Even though it's just 0.53 fluid ounces, this is pigmentation to the gods. You can get a full medium, like you can get medium, like high medium to full coverage in a snap. You can definitely make something like this light. If you are not one that likes like heavy full coverage foundations, something like this you can still use, and maybe use a primer or moisturize the skin really well and just lightly dot it in the areas you need it, like say you have some blemishes, and then blend that in. I can guarantee you will get a beautiful light medium coverage out of it. And of course I kind of dotted all over my face and I got a like almost full coverage. I went back in and just lightly dotted it on the areas where I have really dark discoloration from like blemishes that I constantly get there. These are my like stress bumps. I always had an issue with them being covered. You can kind of still see them, so I always add like a little bit of concealer over top, but I don't really care too much to like full on cover them because at the end of the day they're there. You can see it. It is what it is. All you can see is a little highlight. Of course there's some texture there, but I have like dark circles, like sections on my face. Of course that's covered in bronzer now, but I don't know. Overall, love this foundation. It is everything I wanted it to be and more. It's exactly what I expected out of Danessa Myricks, and I am like awed and excited. I actually like this quite a bit, and I'm actually going to be picking up some for my professional kits. I mean, it'll be a little bit before I can, but I'm going to get a lot of the darker shades, a lot of the fair shades, and some in between. One or two that are in between shades. And she also has corrector shades. So she has an olive tone corrector, which is great if you are like have the blotchiness kind of like I do, except you're a little darker. The olive one would be wonderful. If you have a lot more red tones into your skin that you want to neutralize, the olive corrector would be great. She has a peach corrector, and I want to say a more yellowy corrector, and it comes in the same packaging, so I could just imagine the pigmentation on those. And those are perfect if you're a professional and you need stuff like that in your kit constantly, to have something like that. The bottle is sleek, the packaging is amazing. Overall I think the ingredients are, you know, harmless. They're great. No complaints at all. So anyway, guys, that's pretty much it for my, I guess, biased review on Danessa Myricks. I did buy this with my own money. I wanted it. I expected the best, and I feel like I got the best. So anyway, guys, that's pretty much it for my review on the Danessa Myricks Beauty Vision Cover or Vision Cream Cover Foundation. Okay, guys, I hope you liked this video. Please thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. It's right there, guys. Just hit subscribe. I'd love you for life. Anyway, I will see you guys in my next video. Love you guys. Bye.